Sophie Cunningham opens up about Angel Reese and doesn't mind if Clark is bothered. Cunningham praises both Reese and Clark for their impact on women's basketball while defending her honesty. If you follow the women's basketball scene, you're probably aware of the well-known rivalry between Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky and Clark of the Indiana Fever. You've likely seen how Reese's taunt during the final moments of the 2023 NCAA championship game exploded online, pushing both athletes into a higher level of fame. You also know that Clark returned the favor by leading her team past Reese and LSU in the next NCAA tournament. Their competition hasn't stopped there. It has spilled into the WNBA and deepened over their 2 seasons playing professionally. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham's profile has risen sharply, largely due to her close connection with Clark. Although Cunningham shares a bond with Clark, her relationship with Reese is quite different. Given Cunningham's loyalty toward Clark, some might expect her to avoid praising Reese, but that's not the case. Cunningham on the WNBA impact of both Clark and Reese. On an episode of her Show Me Something podcast aired on September 2, Cunningham spoke at length about Clark's effect on the league. "I'm just speaking honestly when I say Clark has attracted millions, maybe even billions of viewers to the WNBA and women's sports in general," Cunningham stated. "She's like a Kobe Bryant. Players like Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird were similar icons. But this is on a bigger scale now because the media spotlight is much larger." She also made sure to acknowledge Reese's role, saying, "I don't have an ego, so I can be truthful. If I were someone else, I might hesitate. But Angel Reese has also brought millions of fans. I believe Caitlin has drawn more, but Angel has definitely contributed too. I'm not naive. And even if I'm blonde, I'm not stupid," Cunningham added. "We should all give these players their due respect. They deserve it." While Cunningham points out that Clark has brought more attention to the WNBA than Reese, it's clear that both players have been crucial to the sport's growth. At just 23 years old, each has helped elevate women's basketball in their own way, and comparing them directly is unnecessary. It's encouraging to hear Cunningham openly recognize Reese's significance alongside Clark's impact.